tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting for WKYT.
An investigation continues this afternoon into human remains found in southern Kentucky.
Two fishermen reported finding a skull near a pond at the end of Happy Hollow Road in Whitley County yesterday afternoon. The tip led investigators to even more remains. WKYT's Sam Smith is tracking the investigation, and it is our top story at 12:30. Sam?
Yesterday afternoon, two people that came out here to fish found a skull. They called 911. The sheriff's office, coroner, and emergency management officials responded, searching the area for remains. The sheriff says about 15 to 20% of the human remains have been found. The plan is to pick up the search tomorrow. Officials need time to get their dogs and metal detectors ready. The sheriff says if there's a weapon involved here, the pond is a place where it could have been dumped. The remains have not been identified. How long they've been out here is also unknown. The sheriff says the skull is in good condition.
The cranium, which houses your teeth and the lower jaw, was recovered. And in those, there's 3 teeth missing, and those were prior to death. This is what we're working with.
The remains will be sent to Frankfort to be examined. In Whitley County, Sam Smith, WKYT.
Sam, thank you very much. Other agencies have been notified to see if there are any missing persons reports that match. Visitation is underway for a police officer who died in the line of duty. Nicholasville police officer Burke Rhodes died in a car crash in Garrett County last week. He was on his way to training in Richmond at the time of the crash. This afternoon's visitation is at Southland Christian Church, and that wraps up at 1 o'clock, but it resumes at 3 o'clock this afternoon and continues until 8 o'clock this evening. Rhodes' funeral is tomorrow, also at the church, and he'll be buried at Camp Nelson. A crash killed a grandfather and 2 young children over the weekend in a real tragedy. 49-year-old Charles Napier and a woman were walking along the side of a road in Florence, pulling wagons with 1-year-olds inside riding. Police say a car veered off of the road and hit them. Napier and the children died. Family, friends, and even strangers have now set up a memorial at the scene.
We just thought it was, it'd be a nice thing to come out here to play some flowers and some bears and stuff for the family.
Police say the driver is cooperating as they look into it, and at this point, no charges have been filed.
Well, the snow is long gone, but we're still dealing with the effects of the winter storm on our roads. Potholes can be found on main roads, side streets, highways, and interstates. And now work is underway to fill them. WKYT's Rebecca Smith shows us where road crews are busy today. It's a story that's new at 12:30. Rebecca?
We got out this morning and drove around for about an hour to give you the pothole situation from where we left off Winchester Road, the exit there onto New Circle. It was pretty decent. The state road crews have been tending to that area in particular, so you could really tell. Man o' war between the airport and Tates Creek Road was very clear. We did come across some potholes in Hamburg at Sir Barton Way, even just a couple of inches deep. These can flatten tires and bend rims. Back when we had freezing cold temperatures, potholes were temporarily filled. Some holes that were repaired with what are called cold patches needed to be filled with asphalt, which is what's happening now.
They need them fixed because I tore my truck up.
Polo Club is really bad right now.
What is it like when you hit one of those with this truck?
Well, it just jerks the wheel.
So there are 2 numbers if you are in Fayette County and you would like to report a pothole. Let me give those to you right now. 1-877-4-FOR-KYTC. Another number to call, 1-800-PATCH-IT, PATCHIT. In Lexington, Rebecca Smith, WKYT.
Now, if your car is damaged because of a pothole on a state road, you may be able to file for reimbursement through the State Board of Claims. You can qualify if the pothole was reported but hadn't been fixed within a couple of days. Well, if you want to be in Louisville to watch the Cats march to number to a national title #9. Getting a ticket will be tough. While there's a student ticket lottery this afternoon, tickets have sold out for the rest of us. The NCAA Ticket Exchange shows tickets for Thursday's game being sold from anywhere from $61 to $300. Tickets for all 3 sessions range from $260 to $1,400. Fans know many people are willing to pay those prices.
I mean, I was born and raised here, so I think it's partially a culture thing. You know, if you grew up here, even people that move here are like, wow, everyone here is so behind the Cats. It's unlike any other college sports fan base that you've ever seen. And I mean, I just think like we have such a legacy.
Now, doors for the student ticket lottery open at 4 this afternoon at Memorial Coliseum. Numbers will be drawn for a chance to buy from a total of about 100 tickets.
A lot of people trying to find a way.
Well, and of course, it's spring break, so you never know how many kids will show up for that.
That's right.
Well, there's evidence pediatricians can help deter young people from smoking.
And recommendations to reduce the expense of cancer treatments. Ebony Williams has the details in this Better Living report.
Pediatricians can play an important role when it comes to young people and smoking. That's according to researchers in New England. They found early intervention can help kids quit or avoid the habit altogether. Nearly 4 million young Americans smoke. About 80% continue into adulthood. Some top oncologists in the U.S. say it's time to do something about the high cost of cancer drugs. In recent years, prices for cancer treatments have jumped from about $10,000 to $100,000 a year. An article in a Mayo Clinic journal recommends lifting restrictions on imported drugs and having Medicare negotiate drug prices. And a new study on people with high blood pressure suggests folic acid supplements can significantly reduce the risk of having a first stroke. Researchers in China tracked more than 20,000 adults with hypertension who took folic acid together with hypertension medication. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And there's much more to come on WKYT News at 12:30. The Lexington Fire Department is helping curb chaos during the NCAA tournament. Find out how it involves pizza.
Also, a warm bowl of soup for your family can help children here in Central Kentucky. Details about the Kiwanis Soup Day and the music of John Barry. He's fabulous. He's in town for tonight's taping of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
So nice outside, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the 70s this afternoon. I don't want to show you this forecast because it does get worse from here on out. I'm going to show it to you anyway. That comes up next.